It's good to see you, Alan.
It was great seeing you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you for seeing me.
Yeah. Well, this may be the last recorded. This is the first recording of me talking. Some of it's just crazy, but I don't like talking about it very much anymore. But I think I wanted to share it with the world.
Right, Chris. Right.
So, is it on?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got another question?
Oh, many. Yeah, many. There was a few moments even since I came to the house when you show the consideration that sensitive people show to others. And I heard say that musicians or an artist usually are sensitive people.
Some can be assholes.
You're right.
Buddy Rich, that guy's a big asshole.
Really?
He's a drummer.
Oh, right.
From the 60s, 70s, or even 50s. And yeah.
But what roots your consideration, your I don't know, you act like you're naturally loving towards me, you know, and towards
I think
everybody.
Being treated unkindly when I was a kid, you know, in school, by other kids, and I was the outsider, and I just I think I gravitate towards outsiders because it's like one of us, you know.
Right. Why do you think you stood out?
I was chosen.
So other people, other kids identified you as unique and worth.
No, I don't know if it was kids or it's a lifetime of searching for a play. Or it's sometimes you're just in the moment, and I don't even think about it. I just did, and I kind of look back at all the bad things I may have done or thought, even thinking. And I feel a lot of remorse for that because I don't want to. I follow the teachings of Christ even though I don't go to church.
Such as what kind of?
Well, there's not much of his teachings. Just, you know, cross this line if you have sinned, you know, or like when the dude got his ear cut off in the garden there when Judas betrayed Jesus. Paul cut off some Roman centurion's ear, and Christ healed it back. It was because treat your enemy as your best friend, you know. So, and then the one commandment that Jesus made in the I think it was the book of John, to love your friends as I have loved you. And I think that's the most important one.
On the spectrum of some people like me, for example, I love people. I love animals and I love people. Some other people actually don't like other people. They can even like animals. Where are you in the spectrum? Do you?
I even have to love them because but they're like that Roman soldier.
But not as a matter of ideology, which you may prefer or like or be inspired by, but naturally, because do you naturally like people, or do you naturally?
I don't. You know, when I meet people, I just say, "Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you." That's my first. You know, I'm polite. I at least, you know, most cases, but once in a while you get pissed off about something, and then you go down that other path, and Usually though, it's like because I don't want to be that way.
Hmm.
I want to be in control of my emotions and in control of who I am, like I don't want to be tricked into anything that's even anger. Like, I know, anger is one thing, but, rage is another. But, and I don't want to be like that. I always wanted to be a good person.
Uh, do you feel like an open book? Pretty much, your brother, I think, said that Chris is very open and
Well, near the end here, for sure.
Do you have any secrets you would like to share? What are some secrets you kind of kept that you shared along the way or became public, or if you have any secrets?
I think I shared with you probably quite a few secrets already.
Uh,
So I would say there's probably a given time, I'd probably tell you the whole story,
uh-huh.
but I'm weaker now, so
Uh,
I don't know.
what do you think was the biggest vulnerability that you
I
had?
trusted to everybody too easily.
Why do you think?
I trusted, and when I was in that town, that bad town,
Which one?
Victoria,
Uh,
I trusted everybody there. I was just doing my thing, and then something happened. There's a bunch of nasty people in that town, and they did it very. It was a group effort, what they did to me. Oh yeah,
really?
it's not paranoia. Like it's me putting two and two together after all these years. Number 9.
Hey, do you care to elaborate?
Number 9, the train.
No, but to you against the, or not against, but to.
Well, it just felt like magic is real, and people will do just about anything to gain magic. I had no idea that it was going on around me. I really probably didn't believe in that. Just like reading about it. But there was a group of people there, the Satanists, that lived in that town. It's one of the, next to Sweden, it's the second biggest Satanist place in the world.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
However, did you associate with them to begin with?
I didn't even really realize till after I went batshit crazy. Like, well, actually, my drummer and we played together from Toronto. He lives in Toronto now. We busked on the streets together. One night, we're at a summer solstice, and he took a hit of acid, and I smoked some pot. And he sat up on that chair, or on the bale that he was sleeping on. I was sleeping on another one, very stoned. And he sat up and he looked at me and he went, "I don't believe in God." And this energy just washed over me. It was like I was terrified. And I asked him years later when I went and saw him in Toronto, "Do you remember that time you sat up and said that?" "I don't remember that." So all this stuff either is in my mind, which they were physical, real people that were taken over. And I was aware of it. And I was aware of hearing things that my senses were so heightened that I I could sense ghosts, and I didn't see dead people, but I felt them and heard them.
And,
Yeah.
right. How do you differentiate between reality and psychosis? I guess I think it's called. How do you know what's
There-
real and what's not?
Well, reality is me talking to you right now.
Right.
Reality was my buddy sitting up about as far as you're from me
Mm-hmm.
and saying that, and he had physical. His body was there, but his mind was not there. He woke up, sat up, and looked at me, but it wasn't him.
Right, but generally, how do you are you can you differentiate easily between?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I can. Even when I'm in that place, it's like information overload. Like
I see.
it's so fast.
Have you seen the movie A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah,
Right.
similar to that.
Because in that movie, I could not. In fact, in the middle of the movie, it was broken to the viewer
Mhm.
that he was actually schizophrenic. We didn't know. We thought those characters in his life were actually part of his reality, where they were just part of his.
Honestly, there are certain moments in my life I don't know if they're real
Mhm.
or not, but like I said, it felt real to me. And maybe that's the veil that, like in the church, the Christian church, they baptize you on your forehead with the Holy Spirit, right? Well, is that a seal in a sense? To seal your third eye shut, or to cover it so you don't see evil?
As opposed to opening it,
Yeah.
or being neutral to it, yeah.
So, the 7 seals in the Bible are the 7 chakras in all the Eastern religions, and even the Jewish religion has the Kabbalah, which is the 7 keys or whatever. All of humanity has these chakras. Now, what they were originally meant for, I don't know. But Tibetan monks believe in it.
Do you believe? So if you believe on the beyond, do you believe life has a meaning, a purpose?
I guess.
Yeah.
I felt like I was put there to stop something bad from happening in that square. I don't know what, but maybe it was the Satanists were doing shit there, and they punished me for doing something.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm good or evil.
Guilt. Do you feel guilt? Do you have?
I have lots of guilt.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
How much of that guilt is related to Christianity?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I see.
You know, I was thinking about assisted suicide because it's starting to really hurt now. My dad said that's a sin to commit suicide, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna follow my dad's plan, but it's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch, you know, on the way out here. So, but I love my dad that much, so you know, it's gonna fucking hurt.
You said you made a Facebook post that said about the pain you felt at missing friends and
When I got out of surgery for my kidney, I was bawling, and the palliative nurse says, sort of just cuts in and says, "What are you afraid of?" And I said, I'm afraid of being alone. So when we all die, we're all alone. Yeah.
um, do you like so? How do you like? How do I say? Like a message to to everybody that didn't know you personally. What do you have any before getting to friends and family?
Enjoy your life. It's short.
Do you have? Let's start with with family. Would you like to tell your mom like a lasting message that
Hmm.
she can have from you?
I told her a long time ago. I felt a spirit pass through me. I said, "Mom, what's the worst thing that could ever happen to me?" She goes, "I don't know." And I go, "I could die." And then my mom goes, "Oh," and walks off into the living room. I think I already told her wisdom that I didn't really think of it. It just came to me, and then I told her I'll be all right. So
When was this?
probably about 15 years ago. So I like really what's going on is the pain of shutting down, right? Physically, mentally. um, I think I've dealt with a lot of things that I felt needed dealing with, mostly family stuff, but and just experiences that are sometimes not fun. So, you know,
Um, what are you grateful for as
I'm grateful for every day I get.
your mom, like in relation to
Oh,
your mom? What's
my mom,
like,
she's tough, smart, um, and I don't know, she just never really says a lot, but she says a lot by not saying a lot. So she's my mom.
mhm. And your dad is a
He's a sensitive one. He cries a lot, like me. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
message to your brothers, Corey.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's the best brother I ever had. And the other two are pretty good too, but least I get to say goodbye.
Hi, Chris.
We done?
Anytime you yeah?
I'm gonna